Good afternoon. My name is Russell.
What's up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm making my predictions for the 2023-24 NBA season award winners. Now I know there's probably a couple of you screaming at your phone going,
Russell, the 2022-23 season hasn't even finished yet.
And to that I say,
we do not care.
Anyways, let's get right into it. The MVP award.
Knows how to run a team.
I was so tempted to give this to Joker or Embiid, but I wanted to have some variation. Sue me. My glorious white chocolate king Luka Doncic, father of Devin Booker, is my candidate for next season's MVP. Here's why. He has the ability to take over games with his scoring, playmaking, and overall court vision. Doncic's statistical performance, including points, assists, and rebounds, has been outstanding. His impact to the Mavs holds more weight than your mother in a tug-of-war match. He's proven to be a durable player, rarely missing games due to injury. His availability and consistency on the court have allowed him to accumulate impressive statistics and maintain a high level of performance throughout the season. Luka Magic averaged 32, 8, 8, and 1, shooting 49.6% from the field and 34.2% from behind the arch. He is him. In second place, I have SGA, averaging 31.4 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. Dude popped off and had a well-deserved spot on the All-NBA first team. I only see him going up, and I can't wait for him to cook next season, especially with Chet Holmgren coming after missing all of last year. At 3, I have the man who is a freak on the court and in the sheets, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just the sight of this man makes me question how straight I am. I mean what? Daddy, Giannis averaged 31.1 points, 11.8 rebounds, and 5.7 assists, as well as captaining an all-star team. I love you, Giannis. The Defensive Player of the Year award. Evan Mobley is my candidate for next year's DPOY. He has all the potential to be a superstar, and we saw how good he was this year as he averaged 2.1 offensive rebounds, 6.2 defensive rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. I do think Brook Lopez was robbed of DPOY this year, but I think next year EV4 is going to dominate the league defensively. Number 2 is Brook Lopez. This guy should have been the DPOY this year. He averaged 7 rebounds, 2.5 blocks, holy shit, and 0.5 steals. He also almost had a triple-double a couple of months ago with 24 points, 10 boards, and 9 blocks, which is a massive performance. I think Brolo is a classic example of a player whose stats don't show how good they really are. He low-key was cooking this season. Also, Lopez is the all-time Nets leading scorer. Lol, I just find that funny. Side note, I love the Lopez twins. Number 3 is Kawhi Leonard only, if he can stay healthy. As a Clippers supporter, I love my precious Claw more than anything. However, Kawhi is notoriously injury-prone, so I put him at 3rd because let's face it, when he's consistently healthy, he might just be the best defender ever. Leonard averaged 6.5 rebounds, 0.5 blocks, and 1.4 steals in 52 games played. I know this one might be a little bit of a stretch, but who knows? The Rookie of the Year. It probably comes to the surprise of nobody that I'm choosing Victor Wembanyama as my Rookie of the Year. It's extremely rare to have as much hype around somebody as we have with Wemby. And by all accounts, this 7 foot 2 inches skinny French bastard has lived up to it with the Metropolitans this year. I'll honestly be really surprised if the Spurs choose Scoot with the number 1 pick with all Victor has to offer. Currently averaging 21 points, 3 blocks, 2.5 assists, and 10 rebounds, Wembanyama is fundamentally the perfect player. He can shoot, he can drive, he can defend, and maybe he can bring a title back to San Antonio. At number 2, I have last year's 2nd overall pick, Chet Holmgren. As Chet missed last year after LeBron mutilated Holmgren's ankles at the crossover Pro-AM and had him looking like Walt Jr., he was unable to prove how good he was. Chet is a defensive weapon, and similar to Wemby, he can shoot and drive. His weight might be a small downside due to the fact he's literally built like Anton Ego from Ratatouille. Other than that, I think Chet Holmgren has all the material to be a star. And if he gets on the Giannis diet, he could be a real problem. At number 3, I'm taking Scoot Henderson. It's so crazy that if it was literally any other year, Scoot would easily be 1st overall pick. He can do everything on the court and has generated a huge amount of hype, second to only one who is, of course, Victor Wembanyama. The 19-year-old Henderson is currently averaging 17.5 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 6.6 assists with the G League Ignite. I honestly think as time goes, Scoot could develop into a world-renowned superstar. And last but not least, the most improved player category. My prediction for the 2023-24 most improved player is none other than Michael "Never Swing the Rock" Porter Jr. MPJ was killing it in the back end of the regular season and has also been popping off in the postseason. Porter Jr. has been taking every shot he can take, telling everyone around the world that the ball ends here stupid. Currently averaging 13.5 points, 6 rebounds, and a whopping 1 assist in the playoffs. And 19 points, 6.4 rebounds, and again a whopping 1 assist in the regular season. MPJ has so much room to grow, and with a team like the Nuggets, I see Porter Jr. on an all-star team real soon, and a definite improvement from last season. I see MPJ averaging somewhere between 22 to 25 points a game next season, depending on if he's healthy. In second place, I have Cavs center Jarrett Allen. As a former all-star NBA fans know, Allen has the potential to be one of the best bigs in the league. Allen averaged 14.2 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists this year, making him a desirable center on any team. But having agreed to a 5-year, $100 million deal with the Cavs in 2021, the Fro isn't going nowhere. Also, I respect the bag there my brother keep the money coming in Jarrett. Anyways, Jarrett Allen is very solid in both offense and defense. And for that reason, I have him ranked second on my list for most improved players next year. At third, I have Hawks small forward DeAndre Hunter. I was so tempted to put him at number 1, but regardless, he's on the list. Having been resigned by Atlanta till 2027, Hunter has the opportunity to make a lasting impact with that squad. DeAndre is such an entertaining player to watch. Averaging 15.4 points a game, 4.2 rebounds, and 1.4 assists, and also showcasing his defensive skills, he played his position very effectively. Whilst he was spiked with injuries, his court IQ and decision-making as well as scoring and defensive efforts make him a serious candidate for the Most Improved Player award. Anyways, that's gonna be it from me today. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if I should do a part 2 with other NBA awards or even other sports. Until next time, see ya.
Oops.